Children play, bombs away, Super Earth we hail. Here they come, a Reckoning, justice justly served. Flowers grow, blood will flow, peace on Super Earth.
Explosive paragons of virtue. That was Here They Come a Reckoning, where the lyrics were written by the Ministry of Truth, but this rendition was performed by Aspect of Evil. The minute I saw these lyrics cross my feed, I just knew that the soundsmiths of the Liberation Fleet would pounce on it like 492 hunters on a helldiver tripping over his own bootlaces. Poor Jimmy. The first piece of evening news, which I am extremely jealous that I cannot take part in, is the 500 kg bomb is free to all helldivers, regardless of other loadout choices. That sound that you hear in the background, yeah, that's the squids inking their pants over that revelation. Yeah, I know you fluffers can still hear me. I'm coming for you. Oh, yeah, I am absolutely going to destroy all of you split-lip mother truckers as soon as my skeleton stops being broken. Speaking of the vile, detestable squids, they're still conducting hit-and-run operations pretty much all over the southern galactic quadrant. They use portals to get around, just ripping open point A to point B in space, so it's kinda hard to pin them down and force them to commit to a direct fight. Especially since the squids are aware of the trick the Liberation Fleet pulled in order to extract me. They've gotta be running pretty scared after an altercation like that, and you all sliced the head off the beast. They are terrified, disorganized, and lost, scrambling for a solution now that Super Earth has got their number, and is plinking Illuminate raiding fleets out of existence like those little games down at the carnival with the ducks that go back and forth. There's relatively little news to report from within the TQZ and the Automaton altercation zone. I'm still workshopping a name for that. I did get an interesting visit, though, today. Wisdom Thumbs told me that this might happen. Some Ministry of Truth suits showed their faces at the Liberty Nexus today, which is where I was taken to recover. The Nexus is a true neutral ground where helldivers of all factions, clans, and outfits can come and go without fear of getting blacked, liberated, or arrested. Commander Rod runs this place, so I got to see those Ministry jerks squirm a little because they had to be on their best behavior when speaking to me for once. Because of my psionic awakening, they were willing to offer me a deal. To wipe the slate clean of all the crimes that I was being accused of, combined with an official wartime pardon from General Brash, which is pretty easy because even with all of the shenanigans and schemes that I pulled, I didn't actually hurt or kill anybody. Well, I mean, humans. Lots of aliens got hurt. The Ministry wants to give me a nice 7-figure salary increase to the point that I would never need to worry about money again. A promotion to a leading position within the Ministry of Truth, maybe even the growing PsyOps division once my talent has been properly trained. I definitely have the resume for something like that. This puts me in a bit of a difficult spot. If I had a position of leadership within the MOT, I could help shape policy to make things a bit more humane. At the very least, I could put a halt to some of the more egregious offenses. And the sign-on package they're offering is very good. I wouldn't be on the run anymore either. They even have a whole PR campaign to run on me ready to go, where my desertion is written off as an example of Illuminate mind control. But I am friends with an awful lot of Chaos Divers. I can say for certain that without them, I would still be within the clutches of the Illuminate. I might not even be here right now with how they were punishing me. I can't turn my back on them. Besides, their shadow fleet numbers at about 6,000 super destroyers strong, which is a pretty significant sum of military-grade assets. There is also the fact that, under the Ministry of Truth, I would be expected to invade the minds of other captive prisoners of conscience and other such dissidents. The exact same tortures inflicted upon me, the MOT would want me to do to other people. Mercy calls this thing enhanced interrogation tactics, and that kind of thing really strains my moral compass. The bottom line is that I could do an awful lot of good on a wide scale with this job, and it's not like they would take me away from my other work either. I would still be a radio broadcaster, which the MOT very much wants me to continue doing, by the way. There's even a working prototype of the device the Illuminate used to spread their despair signal with me, except that I would use it to spread hope and happiness. All of that can be mine if I say yes. All in exchange for reaching into the minds of a few prisoners and extracting the information the Ministry wants from time to time. But we all know that they would never stop at just a few, would they? That sounds like a really good deal, but I think I got a better one. I give them the finger, and they get the fluff out of my face before I call security to kick theirs in. That is a line I absolutely will not cross. I don't understand much about this power, but I swear to you that I will never use it to hurt an innocent person. If the powers that be want to call me evil for that, then fine. I will wear the title of villainous proudly. So eat it, Harvey. However, the consequences of that are going to have to wait. Tomorrow is going to be my last broadcast until I'm forced to take a vacation, so I'll be off air for a few weeks while the Liberty Nexus medical team puts my sorry tale back together. That's been Liberty's latest with me, Pandera, the very spaced-out radio angel. I have absolutely no idea what the nurses put in my IV drip, but I am just completely gone. Which is great because Wisdom Thumbs warned me that while my psychic talents develop, I might be subject to short-range teleportation jumps from my mind warping space every so often. I don't want to move. I really don't want to move, even just a few inches, so if you have any advice on how to make that stop, Wisdom, I would really love to hear it. The last time it happened, I screamed so loud that I set off car alarms. At this point, anything would help. And I'm not talking about rinky-dink sedans either. I'm talking about full-on Helldiver LRVs. For liberty, for freedom, for democracy, and for Super Earth. Merry Christmas and happy Festival of Reckoning, Helldivers.